Hello everyone, my name is SquishyAxolotl, your favorite fat axolotl dragon, and today we're playing some more Shadow of the Colossus. So we're going to be fighting against our 8th Colossus. So from the clues it sounded that we're going to be fighting against a lizard, I think, but I don't really want to do that. I like lizards a little too much. But we gotta do what the gods tell us to do, I suppose, all to save our girlfriend. And you know what's gonna happen. We're gonna speed up until we see the next temple. Yeah. It's me, voiceover Squishy. Anyways, I just wanted to say that this is my second time recording the video, and the second time I recorded, I accidentally had my mic muted the entire time. So you're just gonna have to listen to me voiceover. I hope you don't mind, but it's kind of weird having to dub over my own videos. I feel like kind of like a voice actor. Anyways, I hope you guys still enjoy the video, but don't forget to leave likes, comments, and all that good stuff, you know? Anyways, it looks like we're coming up right up to the temple. We're gonna go in like we're commoners for like a sports game. E. A? It's in the game?
E.
And I saw some little lizards, and that to me was the first clue that this, well, I guess the second clue, this must be a place for a lizard. Anyways, I gazed lovingly, or beautifully, at the beautiful waterfall and just had to stop and take a look. And then I decided to get back on the track. Normally I would bring my horse along, but I thought that this might be too bit of a tight place for him to come along, so I decided to go alone. But I don't regret it. I mean, when you're on a horse, you kind of have to speed on through and can't see all these beautiful sights. And I wandered into something really pretty. And then I saw some more lizards and just had to look at them. They're so cute. And then I saw the temple. And it's so cool. Super cool. I can't believe how much detail that the developers and all the concept artists put behind this game. It's just so cool. I decided I didn't want to swim and try to look for a way to walk around it, but in the end it looked like I had to swim anyways. Wasn't a fan of that. I hate swimming in this game. It's so slow. So I decided to try to make it faster by swimming underwater. And then I got distracted by the fish in the background. Cute little fish. And then I started to remember, oh wait, I have to breathe. So I decided to go to the rest of the way, you know, without swimming under the water, that is. And then we were at the temple. Super cool. I love the design of it. And then I got to thinking, that's way too small for a lizard. I mean, a colossal lizard, that is. So I was wondering, how in the world does the lizard even stay in there? So I just kept wandering in deeper and deeper, wondering, wow, this is a lot bigger on the inside than I thought. Kind of like a TARDIS. So on my first playthrough, I noticed there was like a weird glowing over underneath the archways. But I guess in this playthrough, no such luck. So we decided to just keep on going. Luckily, I already knew how to get there by the second time I started recording, and going through was a breeze. Except when I kept trying to jump up rather than try to jump onto the little bridge area. It took a couple of thinking moments, I guess, and then I finally got on there. And then we were back on track to slay the beast. And then I stumbled around a bit. I mean, it is a big place. And I started thinking just how much this reminded me of like a dungeon. And then we got caught off by the whole cutscene again. I wasn't a fan of the growl. I thought there was a big old lion down there, considering it's like an arena. And imagine my surprise when I was absolutely correct. It was a lizard. A lizard with a weird lobster tail, but a lizard nonetheless. Kind of reminded me of those cute leopard geckos. So we decided to go down, looking at this Indiana Jones looking area, and decided we need to start poking at the beast. So I brought up my bow and ready to fight, and then I fall and break all of my bones. Good luck breathing. Can't believe I can walk after breaking both my kneecaps. But then I started to agitate the beast anyways, angling it just right. If I can't have functioning kneecaps, then neither can he. And then I noticed he started to fire. I wasn't a fan of these big smoke clouds because they freaked me out. I didn't like how you can't see through it, so I just kind of shot randomly and waited for the beast to climb up. And then I noticed that he had these cool glowing legs. So I just thought that was perfect target practice. And then he unfortunately fell like the dumb bastard he is. So I decided to fall like the dumb bastard I am. We gotta climb the beast now. He just looked so cute laying down on his ground. I wanted to give him a nice scratch on the belly. Wasn't looking like it was going to be in my favor as I didn't strike him at first, but instead glowed. But then we got to scratching his belly like a good girl would do. He was not a fan. Needless to say, I got a little disoriented with all the camera shaking and all the weird movement. But then we got right back to track and started going up that shrine again to kick his butt once more. So we decided to climb back up the stairs and try to get him back where we saw him again, going through the same whole area that we saw before. Man, how do people voice over? This is killing my throat. Anyways, kept looking, draw out our bow, and we didn't step farther enough to get him. But we saw him, he was on the opposite side, and we have no idea what he was doing. I think he was trying to go through the hole, the doorway. So then he gave us a prime target practice. We managed to get some good shots because this dunce didn't cover up his weak spots as well as he should have. And then we go jumping down again. We quickly climbed down the stairs to give him another belly scratch. Man, that joke sure isn't going to get old. But we finally managed to get a good hit in. And it was so funny to see him wobbling around, trying to get off his belly, his back actually. He looked like a turtle that was stuck. And then we got messed up again, but we did find his second weak spot. And he was back to running. Then I saw he was charging up his laser and freaked out. Can't believe that thing barely missed us. Oh well, back to what we were doing before. We gotta figure out which side he was trying to climb up in, and then we realized that the lizard that was an absolute fool for climbing up in the same spot again. But we got scared again with his charge. But we knocked his breath right out of him, and he fell like the dumb big baby he really is. Oh well, time to kick some more butt. Well, he was pretty easy to get a hold of, as we had one more hit in that one spot, and then we had a good angle to get the other one. Wasn't very happy with having to cut away at his genitals. That's a big ouchie. Well, it looked like we had to repeat the process maybe one more time, and I was getting tired of this fight, simply because I kept having to go off his belly, and he kept shooting at me. I was getting really tired of it, so we were going to end this once and for all. So hopefully he's going to climb the same spot again and give us some easy pickings again. We got to the right spot so he can be picked off again, and we waited for a moment, and then we realized the total dumbass decided to climb back and try to go back in the hole, and shot at nothing? So we're just going to have to agitate some more, and it looked like we had his attention. But he shot at us again, and like the dumbass I am, tried to go through a hole, which didn't work very well. And then I decided to breathe in all the smoke. Now I have Mesothelioma, and I can be compensated for some good money. Well, he was going on to the other side, so I decided to try to get the glowing bits that I could, but he kept going after the same spot like a madman, which kind of made it difficult for us to see anything. And after shooting that one leg, I could not get another good position for another shot, so I just kept shooting at the same leg, hoping that it would give or he would climb up a little bit higher. I got a little reckless and almost fell off, but in the end it didn't really give us any good leverage, so we just having to keep shoot up the same leg. So we decided to get even closer. Finally, some results. We jumped down pretty hard, got a little chunk of our health gone, but we decided to climb up his lobster tail and get that one last spot. Goodbye, dick and balls. With one more hit, and I was pretty happy. After that, he started spewing from his genitals, and we decided to flee. We were not about to be covered in that nasty black goo. But it was kind of funny to see him sprawled out like that, and we jumped off his lobster tail. What is a lizard doing with a lobster tail anyways? And then we still get hit with the tentacles anyways, as always. Fade to black. So dramatic. And like normal, we wake up to some weird shadow people. Can't they just leave me alone? I wasn't happy with the crowd getting bigger. It's super creepy. But I was happy to know that we were halfway done. And destroy that statue. It's kind of satisfying to see it go after all. But we had more stuff to do, and I noticed that poor Wonder started to limp a bit. The fight against that couldn't have been that bad, but then again, I did shatter both my knees. She really does look like a black-haired Zelda. Kind of creepy how we were caressing her head. And now it was time for the gods to tell us what to kill next. I sure do love being a mercenary.
Well, here it is. You are under the desire. I will read the call and cease kill the walls. Who come you want to?
Well, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and hope you don't mind dub over Squishy. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Join the Discord that's in the description below and become a member of the Axolotl Army today. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!